What's up guys, it's your boy Habibi, aka Habib Beats, back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 simple tips how to improve your melodies. These tips are for beginners, but if you're an advanced producer, these can also help you as well. I'm almost at 500 subscribers, so subscribe, give me that 500. At 500 subs, I'm going to be making a beat with my girlfriend, it should be fun. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, what's up boys? So I got this Omnisphere bell here, Night Night bell, so I'm just going to start my melody with that. Okay, so first tip to better your melodies is going to be this. Okay, so you're going to go into your piano roll after you've found your synth. You're going to go over here to this side arrow, which will turn down when you scroll over it, this options panel. Go to helpers, scale highlighting, and then just highlight any kind of scale you want. And so if you hit G and then you go back to it, and we've already hit G, and then you hit, say, minor Aeolian, and it's basically minor Aeolian and major could be the 2 ones you want. Major is going to be more of a happy sound, more of like a, see that's kind of happier, as opposed to a minor Aeolian, which is darker, more of like a darker like that. So I'm going to go a little bit more darker. I'm going to go with minor Aeolian, and basically how to construct your chords is, say, you want this pitch right here. Start with G. This is one highlight. You go one above it. Every other. One above. And then you got a simple triad. If you wanted, you could add a 7th. And that's going to add a different feel. But we're going to start with something simple. Just triads, just like this. So I'm going to go. Then I'm going to go down here. Up 2. Up 2. And then we're going to go all the way down to here. Alright, so that's our basic melody there. And now, using that same scale highlighting, we're going to click here, put the velocity a little bit up, and this is going to be like a lead melody. And we're going to stay within the highlighted line. So we stay in the G minor scale, aka Aeolian scale. Let's keep that the same. Now I'm going to bring it down an octave. I think it sounds a little too high. And then I'm just going to put some bass notes on here, but I'm going to turn them down to the regular velocity. On second thought, that is not sounding too good. Alright, so once we've got our chord set up and our top melody, you go to Control A to select all, and then Control C to copy it. And now we're going to go and bring up another sound. Put it in the mixer. And let's see, let me get another bell to complement it. I like the sound of that. And then we're going to go and get a new piano roll going with the new sound, the secondary sound, and copy and paste this in, and then get rid of the top melody we had created for that other melody. So we're just left with this. I'm gonna put a few effects on this just to get it how it's sounding, how I want it to. Get some EQ going. Now with this secondary melody, I'm going to add a separate top line that complements the top line of the original melody. Something simple like that. Simple always, not always, but a lot of times simple can be better than too complicated, which takes a surprising amount of time to learn. And then we're just going to keep this beat to 3 separate melodies. So these are going to be the 2 main ones, and then we're just going to add a third. And for this third one, we're not necessarily going to just copy and paste and switch around the chords. We're going to add a separate melody that's, but obviously in the same key. So something that can be interesting is go to, on anonymous spheres, go to RP plus BPM, go to bells, and let's find a cool bell. Let's just put this in the mixer real quick. Alright, so I'm going to use this, but I'm going to do some a little different to it, and this is a gross beat thing. So if you don't have gross beat, then you can just do a simple bell melody over it. I'm just going to try doing something a little bit different, which might be kind of cool. So I'm gonna try that. Then I'm just gonna go into gross beat and halftime it. And let's solo it, see what that sounds like. That sounds pretty dope. Right off the bat, that already adds a ton of ambience, and that can be used as a complementary melody, perhaps in the second half of a chorus or second half of a verse, just to switch things up a bit and make it more interesting. I think this is how I'm loosely going to structure it, adding melodies in and out, basically. All right, so now we're going to do the drums. Obviously, because it's a melody tutorial, I'm just going to show you the end product of my drums. I'm not going to actually go through each step. If you're interested in going through each step, go to the link in the description for my video on how to make hard-hitting drums. Super informative, super dope. Check it out. Hi-hats. It's helpful, by the way, for when you're doing the drums to set your highlighted note back to C, because C5 is where you're going to want to be putting the majority of your drums, not even necessarily that, but where you're going to want to have a foundation to go from there, because obviously in your hi-hats you might want to go lower or higher, same with the claps, depending on how you want to pitch your drums, but C5 is a good starting point to have. In the mixer, get the drums bouncy, put some effects on. Alright guys, here we go. I just finished the drums. You guys probably saw like a little quick clip of me doing that, but here we go. Before we finish, I'm going to show you the three melodies that I created. This is the first one. And on that one, that was tip number one. Just put in the helper, find out your chords, go every 2 spaces when you highlight your chords, and then put the velocity a little bit up on the top melody. And then the second tip was you take this first melody, you copy and paste it onto a second melody, get rid of the lead notes on the second melody, and add complementary lead notes on this second melody. Those together. Final tip was create a third melody, which in this case I experimented with something interesting, but just add like a top line, something that again complements the rest of the melodies in order to create some diversity in your melody and keep the beat interesting. In this case I did a bell arp and then put gross beat on it. So all together, it sounds like this. Alright boys, thanks for watching. Follow my Instagram and Twitter below at @TheHobbyBeats. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, and comment. Comment what tutorial I should do next. Like it because this video was dope and this beat is dope. And subscribe so I can get to 500 and make that video for you all.